So what should you be doing in order to be as prepared as possible for the war within? Well, this I will be explaining to you today in this video. One thing I instantly noticed when I tried to level up on the beta were how important it were to actually have some decent gear in the beginning. So if you have the time to focus on your gearing, then you should be doing this in Dragonflight or well in the war within pre-patch. And I mean, it's definitely worth it to spend a couple of hours farming some gear when you can then level up to 80 a lot quicker. And yeah, it also gives you the opportunity to see the new class changes and also new things that has been implemented in the pre-patch. So how can we gear up quickly? Well, if you just reached level 70, I would highly recommend you to kill the boss in the open world, as this will guarantee you an epic item, close to item level 500. And then in the pre-patch they introduced a new event that allow you to also catch up so quickly. These items and also a new mount and pets can be purchased from this vendor in Dalaran City. So yeah, it's going to be important you hit here as quickly as possible. In fact, you can even do this as you're leveling up, so you get the currency to purchase these items, but you're also leveling up faster. I'll talk more about this later in the video. When you get to Dalaran, you have to look for the portal that is currently activated. This will also be indicated with a blue line and text. On your map, there will now be small circles indicating where you'll need to head. But before you do this, I would also highly recommend you to pick up the daily quest. This you can pick up on all your different characters, and in every single portal there's going to be a daily quest. This will reward you experience, some gold, and also the new currency you'll use in order to purchase these level 70 epic items. By this point you're also ready to do the different things, for example collect items or killing a boss at the marked areas on your map. As you complete the task, you'll be rewarded with the currency that allow you to purchase level 70 epic items. In some cases you might even be lucky enough to receive either a rare or an epic item just from completing the task. And this is also such a great way to level up. I got my character from level 60 to 70 in just an hour. Yeah, in fact I could also level like this from 10 to 70 in probably 3 hours. And remember, not only are you getting a lot of experience, you're also getting the currency at the same time. So as you get to level 70, you can instantly purchase yourself a full set of epic items. By the time you have got almost full epic items from the event, I would highly recommend you to also start doing mythic dungeons. The reason for this is because mythic dungeons drop even better gear, and the higher level mythic key you're doing, the better items you will also receive. First, you should also start signing up for looking for raid. Even though it's looking for raid, then it's rewarding you amazing items. Most of these being above level 480, in some cases even close to item level 500. But besides getting these items, then you're also getting bullions when you're doing looking for raid, and therefore you should participate in all the different ones that will be available. As you have got yourself some bullions, you'll then head to this location in Dragon. For 2 bullions you can get yourself an epic item of your choice, or well, there's going to be many different options, and you can purchase whatever you would like. In my case, I replaced my blue items in the beginning, simply to make sure I would increase my character's performance even further to also do higher level mythic dungeons. If you feel like your gear still isn't great enough to continue doing higher level mythic dungeons, well then in Dragon you can also upgrade your equipment. Yeah, this requires currency, and these you have got as you have done many different things. Else you can simply continue to farm them either by doing things in the open world such as the event, doing the looking for raid, and as you progress into higher level mythics, you'll then get a new currency that allow you to upgrade these even further. Next, you should also start looking up the different professions and consider what will be the best choice for your class. Therefore, you could also farm a lot of gold in the pre-patch, so you can purchase the new materials in War Within to speed level your professions, or simply just pick up gather professions, as this will be making you a lot of gold during the launch week. Another thing I've done myself is to start preparing completed quests. But instead of handing them in, well, then I keep these for the launch day, so I can instantly hand in a lot of quests and get a lot of experience. Yeah, by following the campaign you won't be getting to level 80, which is why I've simply prepared these so I can save a bit of time and get to level 80 a bit quicker. Yeah, I'm not saying this is necessary and completely important to do, but it is something that will save you time. What will also save you time when you're going to level up is simply by following a leveling guide, and the one I'll be using I'll also leave in the description below this video. It comes with a lot of nice features such as quick targeting and also helping with marking and many other things. Yeah, it has been developed by the best speed levelers in the game, and it has been optimized so many different times on the beta, and this is to ensure that you will be able to reach max level in next to no time. Like I mentioned before, more information can be found by using the link below this video. If you feel like you're almost prepared and ready for the war within, then you could also start farming mounts or maybe even transmog gear. I mean, why not do it now, instead of when war within goes live and you have to take care of many other things. As of right now, farming transmog is also so easy. Whenever you loot something, even if you can't equip it, it will simply be stored on your account as a way for you to transmog the item. Therefore, it's also gonna be so much easier and a lot faster to farm the items you need. Yeah, let's say you need a plate item, well then you could just be farming on a cloth user. As long as it drops, you will also be able to transmog it. And this is where the bullions I talked about earlier in the video also becomes important. Because in the pre-patch, you can continue to purchase some amazing transmog items and even a mount. These items can be purchased in Dragon at this location. I tested this on the beta, and it seems like we can no longer purchase these once the pre-patch is over. Therefore, you should also start farming and purchasing these items. If you're already locked to all the different looking for raids, well then you could just do them on another character, as you can purchase the items on that character and that way also be able to transmog it on all the other ones. Remember, you could also be doing mythic dungeons, as this is a great way to get bullions. For those of you that don't want to prepare a lot of completed quests, then I would highly recommend you to start abandoning and clear your quest log. Why not do something like this now when you can't really level, instead of doing this and figuring out what you need to abandon when you're leveling up? Maybe you already know what you would like to be doing in the war within. If so, well then also start looking for a guild, whether you're gonna do PvE, PvP, maybe even both, or just looking for a social guild. Being in a guild is gonna be important if you would like to level up a bit quicker or just have a social place where you can enjoy it with some other people all the time, instead of joining random parties where you don't really get to know the different people. As we're getting closer to the release, there will also be new updates to your add-ons, so make sure that these are up to date so they will also be working when you're going to enjoy your game. Or maybe even start looking for new ones, as they could be improving your gameplay. You could also start preparing gold, so you have a lot of this to either level up your professions a lot quicker, or maybe even purchase new rare and epic level 80 items. Remember to also get your character to Dalaran, as this will be the quest location, or well, the first area where you pick up the quest that takes you to the new zone. But before you go to Dalaran, there's one last thing you could also be doing, and it is simply to repair your gear so this is ready for your leveling journey. I really do hope you enjoyed this guide, and if so, then it would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe to the channel, as this will also let me know that more people are interested in the War Within content, and soon I will publish a lot more of this. So stay tuned. Peace!